Michigan Marching Band Drumline is the heartbeat of the Michigan Marching Band. Their rehearsals and performances continually draw a crowd interested in seeing their highly perfected skills. Today, we give you a little more insight and history into this extremely talented group. The Michigan Marching Band Drumline rehearses year-round, starting at the conclusion of the marching season in January. Throughout the summer, the Michigan Drumline holds 4 required day-long summer camps used for rehearsing the step show music, as well as learning the basic marching fundamentals.
I consider it a tremendous honor to work with such talented and intelligent young people. I learn something new from them every day. They're constantly driving me to be better, and it's one of the great honors of my life to stand in front of them each week, each day, 6 days a week.
Approximately 1.5 hours before kickoff of every Michigan home game, the Michigan Drumline performs their step show for the public on the steps of Reveille Hall, located at the corner of Hoover and Division Streets, just 2 blocks northeast of Michigan Stadium. The step show has developed over recent years into the performance it is today. From its original intent as a drumline warm-up before the march to Michigan Stadium, it is now a 15-minute show featuring several drumline staples.
I think my favorite performance would have to be Step Show, mainly because it's a more personal kind of performance when it comes to the audience. Like, the audience is like 5 feet away from my drums, you know.
I know it's a fairly new tradition, but it's something that is continuing to grow in its popularity and its level of magnitude.
The pinnacle of every drumline performance is the performance of Temptation and Hawaiian War Chant. Both tunes have been in the Michigan Marching Band's repertoire for more than 50 years. Hawaiian War Chant was arranged by Jerry Billick for the 1957 Michigan vs. Michigan State game halftime show titled Musical Tastes. Temptation was arranged a few years later by Jerry Billick as a percussion feature for the 1962 Michigan vs. Army game. In 1967, as the Michigan Marching Band continued to perform these 2 tunes during post-game shows, the announcer at the time, Dan Spalding, coined the phrase, "You can't have one without the other."
T&W tradition that's been going on for ages. It's great. It's great to see there's like handwritten manuscripts around Reveille Hall, and you get to see how it's been passed down from year to year. And something that I hear a lot from alumni is how they get to sit back and watch as things slowly change over the years, but also as things stay the same. So there's all sorts of visuals and things we do with our sticks and little body movements we do while we play Temptation and Hawaiian War Chant that have been passed down for decades from previous generations of Michigan Drumline, and kind of honoring that heritage is a really cool part of T&W.
To me, being able to perform T&W means that I get to be a part of something that was long before me, and I'm also a part of something that's going to be here long after me. But on a smaller scale, it's personal, making it for this drumline this year and now, and presenting that towards everyone.
This year, the Michigan Drumline received a distinct honor with an invitation to perform at the Percussive Art Society International Convention in Indianapolis in mid-November. And remember, the Michigan Drumline Step Show is performed 1.5 hours before every home game, just 2 blocks up the street from Michigan Stadium at the corner of Hoover and Division Streets in front of Ravelli Hall. Hope to see you there. Go Blue!